welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad I'm back here. So I'm just going to go straight into this tutorial and explain what I'm doing. I just primed or put a high base on my eye, but I'm using a concealer from Early Girl, and I just went ahead and set that with a translucent powder. This palette I have is actually a palette from Makeup Geek that I made myself with several eyeshadows that I just like from that line. So I did take Cocoa Bear with a blending brush, a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to use Cocoa Bear as my transition color today. And I'm just gradually taking that around my crease. Now I'm taking the same fluffy blending brush and taking Bitten, also by Makeup Geek, and I'm going to go ahead and just put that in the outer crease, more like 2/3 of my crease. I'm not taking it all the way into the crease like I did with the Cocoa Beer, so I don't close out my crease area and make my eye look smaller. Notice what I did earlier when I tilted my head back. I do have hooded eyes, as you guys know, so I'm just making sure that color, the eyeshadow, gets right into every area in my crease, so I don't have any lines that are showing that wouldn't have the eyeshadow on. Now I did take the Sigma E40 blending brush, and I took the same eyeshadow, the Beaten. I'm just placing that in the outer crease area. Now I'm going into one of my favorite palette, which is the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm taking that purple shade, also called Urban, and I'm just tapping that to my lid with the brush that comes with the palette. Now, most of the time when I work with those type of shadows, I tap it on dry at first, and then I go ahead and wet my brush and go back into the color and then do the same procedure. I feel like then it looks much more pigmented than if you just did that. Now I'm going to go back into that palette. I'm taking Corrupt, which is a black eyeshadow, using that with a MAC 219 pen tool brush, and I'm just going to directly place that black shadow just in the outer V of my eye, not really carrying it inward, just in that outer V. And I'm just going to get that in there just for precision, and I'll go back with a blending brush to blend out any harsh lines. I'm just taking what is left on that E for the brush to blend that out. So make sure we don't have any harsh lines. Yeah, you know, you never can blend too much. Blending is just really important, just to make sure you don't have like an obvious line of where something stopped. So I went off camera to apply my foundation, and I also did go ahead and highlight and contour my face. I showed you guys that routine in my last video, so just in case, I would also have that link below if you missed that, and you can watch how I apply my foundation. Now I'm taking that gel pencil from Marc Jacobs to line my inner waterline. Inner waterline? No, to line my waterline. And I'm just going to go ahead and take the 219 brush. I actually didn't go back into the black shadow. I'm just taking what is left on that pencil brush and running that through my lower lash line to smoke that out just a bit, so I don't look washed out. As you can see, I look white as a ghost right now because of the translucent powder I set my concealer with. And I'm going back into that palette, taking a small angled brush to go ahead and just apply some of that Cocoa Beer and Bitten and run that through my lash line as well, so I just don't have the black. Now I'm going to take Marc 212 blending brush. I believe that's the small one, and going into that silver color that you have in the Urban Decay electric palette. I can't remember what the name of that is, and I'm just putting that in my inner tear duct to brighten up that look a little. I'm applying my blush. Nah, I'm applying my powder, my bad. And that's the Mineralize Skin Finish from Marc, and I'm going to literally drench my face in Fix Plus just to, you know, break down all those powdery look we have going on. I'm going into that small dual eyeshadow from NARS. I can't tell you how much I love that palette, or that dual shadow, whatever it's called. It's the Alhambra, and I basically just use those two shadows to either highlight my brow bone or my inner tear duct. I'm taking these lashes from Eyesore. You can find this brand at Ulta, and that's the number 126. Honestly, guys, I'm not exaggerating. I've used that same lash every single day, I believe, for the last 6 to 8 weeks, and nothing has happened. I just clean it out, and that's all. Now for my lips, I did go ahead and take a lip pencil from NYX in the shade Cafe, I believe, to line my lips. And I also went ahead and took one of my favorite lipsticks from Marc. It's the Angel. It's Angel from Marc. I used a lip gloss as well from NYX Cosmetics, which is Angel Food, if I'm right. And that wasn't planned. It was just a coincidence that happened. And I'm applying my lashes right here with my tweezers. I think I missed the old clip where I did the placement for the lashes, but I certainly can go ahead and show you guys a tutorial on how I apply my lashes. And I'm taking this highlighter from Becca. I believe it should be the Champagne Pop. And I'm using a brush from Anastasia, A23 brush. So just apply my highlighter. Yeah, I OD on my highlighter. I used to run away from highlighter before, but now I'm just so in love with it. And yep, I can't do without this spray now. You guys should say, I was trying to show you guys where it has reached. I've literally just used this every single day to keep my face matte, and that's the Boscia setting spray I talked about in my last video as well. And that's what the finish looks like. I wish I could stay till when my face was much drier and matte, but yeah, I was running late, so I had to go. Alright guys, I hope you like this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on all my social media. Thanks for watching. Bye.